Your daily hour.
Yeah!
Welcome to yet another Monday of Your Daily Hour with me.
We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. We turn on the machines and then we start talking, and we're going to be here for an hour.
1 hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Monday. Hi, Dan. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Kenny?
Real good. Yeah, it's your favorite week, probably, maybe. Except for you missed art week last week, but this week is,
Science.
it's Science Week.
Science.
So,
Am I coming in? Yeah, okay.
yeah, you might want to, you can just get right into Science Week,
Well, pick a discipline of science.
Yeah, well, what about the last, recently anything happened in science?
There was a comet, but that was a while ago. We had China land a rover on the moon, and it had a lander and a little rover, and the rover is roving right now, surface of the moon, and there was a solar eclipse, or I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a solar eclipse. It's where the moon is back here and the earth is there and the sun is farther away, and the earth went in front of the sun and created the eclipse, and the shadow of the earth passed in front of the moon, and the little rover took a picture from the moon. And I think that's a first.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that is a first. Yeah. I'm trying to think, what other things in science? It's like every morning I try and read some kind of science, and there's just a huge array of different sciencey things, and it's everything from genetics to archaeology to Neanderthals. Yeah, that was one thing. Archaeology, astronomy, physics, chemistry, all kinds of wacky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They took sodium, and they made salt crystals, but they made them under really high pressure, and they created these crystals that do not form naturally in nature, and the crystals hold together. They were created under high pressure, which is not usual, and the thing stayed together, and it defies what we understand about molecular bonding with crystals and how that works.
Whoa.
So it would be like, I don't know. I don't know if I have a really good analogy. Just that they used extreme pressure to create a chemical structure, and normally after you release the pressure, the structure should fall apart, but it didn't. It stayed together, and they are not sure how or why that it is somehow holding together. It's a brand new compound, new molecule, new little physical structure, some sort of a salt-based ceramic of some kind.
I'm gonna go flip the router.
Okay.
Okay, see if you can talk about yourself and see if you...
Neanderthals. Okay, so when you read the word Neanderthal, you want to say Neanderthal because it's a TH, and Neander, and then T, and then HALL. And I pronounced it Neanderthal for a long time until I read the correct pronunciation, and it's Neanderthal, and the H is silent, which is annoying. There's so many silent letters in our alphabet, it's maddening. So you have to learn which word, what letters are silent, and the rules always have exceptions. Anyway, there is a little bone in the back of our throat. It's a tiny little bone. It's called the hyoid. And what it does is it supports the structure of the larynx and the vocal cords, or both. And depending on its shape, it determines what you can do with your voice, how you can, right? If my hyoid bone was shaped differently, I couldn't do that. Apes, their hyoid bone is shaped differently, and so they can't make the same kinds of vocalization sounds that we do. Well, what they've been doing is Neanderthals have a hyoid bone, very, 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 very similar to modern humans. And from what they can tell, what they've done is...
Is it dice game?
Pardon?
Dice game? Not yet?
No, it didn't come
Okay.
up as far as I know. I just saw the pen there, and I figured, oh, quick, grab it before you sit on it. Anyway, all that we have of Neanderthals are fossilized skeletons for the most part. They've been able to find bone that still has intact DNA, and they have successfully sequenced the Neanderthal genome. And they've been able to compare the Neanderthal genetic sequencing with modern humans. And it seems that there are variations. There are 3 different extinct human species that are still found in our modern genetic coding, or genetic. And some races have more Neanderthal in them than we do. White Europeans, they have a certain percentage. Asians have another kind of percentage. Africans have another percentage.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Aborigines in Australia, different percentage. And there is Neanderthal, there is there's a name, it's another species, and there's another more distant one. Homo erectus?
Yeah.
Homo erectus was the early incarnation of this next species that died out maybe 50,000 years ago.
Okay.
That is present, like 3% of our genetic coding still has this. And the way they figure that out is that they knew that there were branchings of the human species where Homo sapiens became distinctive with certain distinctive features. But there are, from what they can tell, there are little inserts of these other species where Homo sapien and a Neanderthal couple got together and had kids, and they had kids, and they had kids, and they had kids. They're hybrids that were Neanderthal genes were reintroduced into the modern genetic coding at different times in different places from time to time. It wasn't very much, but it's had an effect. So this is really interesting, and they, from what they can tell, what they've done is they've taken.
I have to go fix it again.
You have to fix it again? Okay, I'll keep talking. I can do that. I do that fairly well, apparently. Anyway, so what they've done is they've taken functional radio. It's not a CT scan. It's a PET scan. Anyway, it's scanning used to look at electronic components to see if it's put together, and they use these scans to look for micro cracks or to make sure that it's put together correctly. And they use this same scanning on these fossilized bones to look at the microstructures and the finer detail of how. I still have a cold, a little bit of one. And they look at how the structure is put together and how it's shaped. And obviously they've been able to look at modern humans, but now they're able to look at the Neanderthal hyoid bone structures to see how it works. Because on a bone, when you have a bone, there will be little pits in the bone where ligaments and muscles are attached. And this is how they do face reconstruction. This is how they can reconstruct the face of someone who has passed away. A year ago, 10 years ago, 100 years ago, 100,000 years ago. They can look at a skull if they have an intact skull, and there will be little pits where the muscles are attached. And depending on where these pits are and their shape, and their indentation and their orientation, they can determine, well, there was a muscle attached here and it was pretty big, or it was long and skinny, or it was small, or there were 2 or 3, this sort of thing. And so they can put the face back together again and have it look very, very similar. And they've done comparisons where they've had a person that has passed away, and they, yeah, we're going to roll the dice when Kenny gets back. And they do this reconstruction, and someone who is not seeing what the person looks like, they do the reconstruction, then they do a comparison to see how close the reconstruction is to the actual person, what they look like, and they're very close, extremely close. So they can do this with the hyoid bone. They look at its shape and how muscles were attached to it, and in the case of the larynx, how that was attached, and they can get an extremely close idea of what their larynx could and couldn't do. And it would seem Neanderthals had the ability to speak just like us. They had the vocal range, and they most likely had the ability to sing. Other things that they found were that Neanderthals buried their dead. Sometimes modern humans, at least, folks were buried with their dogs, they were buried with jewelry, they were buried with clothing, various accoutrements that survived the burying process, that didn't decay much. And Neanderthals did many of the same kinds of behaviors that we did as far as burial rituals. The difference has been art. And art says a lot about a culture and a people. And if your art tends to be about this and about that, then you can make certain fairly reasonably accurate guesses as to what our culture is like if you look at our art. And Neanderthals didn't have a whole lot of art. They had some jewelry, but as far as we can tell, yeah, we got to roll the dice. As far as we can tell, only modern humans did cave paintings, and it was mostly kids, mostly young people that could actually squeeze into the tunnels and do the cave paintings. And it looks like some of the cave paintings were drawings by a young person doing a drawing to impress another person. Mm-hmm. Like Johnny Loves Tammy.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that.
That's the great evolutionizer there.
Okay, we're gonna roll the dice.
Looks like the thing is still not working. It's possible that we may have to go through a program without using phones, unless you have a phone or something. But it's maybe we're gonna have to use our wits.
My phone doesn't do the internet well.
Oh, we're just gonna use our wits.
Okay.
Maybe for the whole hour. Let's see if it happens. But possibly have no internet. Here we go.
6.
I lost.
I lost as well.
I think it's a good thing it's science week, because I bet you could do the science for this whole hour.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, I think as right now, I'm just going to let you do that, because I think this is not working. So let's see if you can keep going. I'm going to not say much.
Okay. Okay, so in planetary news, we are up to, we've been able to successfully confirm exoplanets. These are planets orbiting other stars. I think the total that have been confirmed is about 250 or so.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you can keep talking, you're going to get...
Pardon?
If you keep talking, but you're going to get a throat. Horse in your throat, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
They call it horse? Or
yeah. Yeah. So they have successfully confirmed about 250 exoplanets, as they're called. And these are planets that range from a planet with 10 times the mass of Jupiter to a planet smaller than the Earth, with less mass than the Earth, that is physically smaller. So they've been able, there's a wide range, and these are planets that orbit around their host star every 3 hours. or 6 hours
Mhm.
that are extremely close, and they're just on the outer edge of the star, and they're just orbiting some kind of crazy, stupid fast around the star, and just all kinds. Now, on the other hand, there are about 2,500 unconfirmed extrasolar planets.
Oh.
These are planets that one instrument has spotted, and it repeatedly demonstrates through this one instrument that there is a planet, right? The Kepler spacecraft. And all the evidence says, yes, it's there, it's doing its thing. But what has to happen is another instrument has to look and confirm and demonstrate that this planet is indeed doing a thing, because that is the way science works. Is just because my microscope sees a little certain kind of brand new bug that no one else has ever seen, somebody else has to get another microscope and look and see if they see that bug also. And if some other person confirms that this bug does indeed exist, then they say, aha, evidence, support, backup. So this has to happen as far as planets. We have to have another telescope look at that particular star and look for evidence of that planet. And there's two different basic kinds of methods for looking for planets. And one is the radial velocity, meaning that a planet going around a star makes the star wobble back and forth towards and away from the Earth or our system. And there's a Doppler effect. Just like with sound, you have an approaching vehicle and the sound goes, meaning that the sound waves are bunching up closer and closer together, and that increases the frequency. That shortens the frequency and makes the pitch higher.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens with light, sort of. When an object that is giving off a steady amount of light, when it's approaching us, the light shifts towards the blue end, because blue is a shorter wavelength, and so the light has a little bit of a blueness. And as the star recedes, goes away from us, the light gets a little bit of reddishness to it. And so this radial velocity method has been used to detect something like 100 planets. This is before Kepler came along. And Kepler did this second methodology, which, well, each has their limits. For instance, a star with a planet orbiting it, for the planet to do this radial velocity where we see its wobble and it blue shifts, red shifts, blue shifts, red shifts, the planet has to be big enough to make the star wobble. And so using radial velocity, there's a size limit, a mass limit to the kind of planet. Like the Earth doesn't make our sun wobble enough unless you have some crazy super sensitive device on some other planet that's fairly close to be able to detect that. Jupiter makes our sun wobble every 11 years because Jupiter is huge. It's very massive, and it will cause our sun to wobble a little bit. But the Earth, not so much. Mercury?
I'm going to try one more time. You're doing a good job.
Okay. Okay, so this is the radial... Whoa, you're caught up. So this is the radial velocity method. Now, what Kepler did is it looked at a patch of sky that's really, really thick with stars in the Cygnus, constellation of Cygnus. And this is towards the center of the galaxy, and there's just a band of super lots of super duper stars, lots and lots of them. And so this satellite orbits in a Lagrange point away from the Earth. It's about 1 million miles from the Earth, and it's just staring at a patch of sky, and it just doesn't move. It just stares at this patch of sky and looks at 160,000 stars, and just looks at them. And it takes a light measurement of these stars I think it's every 10 seconds or something like that. Just regular, every so often it takes a picture and it looks at, it's very sensitive, and it looks at the light level of all of these stars. And what that means is if there is a planet that's in line.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, is this a
1.
commercial break already? Oh, it's
Now
info
it's
time.
info time.
Oh my God, I'll get back to this. Here are some answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You are watching right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me, and it's a call-in television talk show that is filmed here in Thurston County 7 days a week, every day of the year on Channel 22. The show that you're watching right now was filmed this time last week, and the one that we are filming now will be seen this time next week. The one at 2 a.m. was filmed exactly a year ago, same day, same time. And we rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. And you will be on the next program. So, yeah, we'll call you back on the program, and you'll hear your voice next week when we talk to you. So, okay, so Kepler has been staring at these stars for 3 years now, and some stars, about 10% of them, wink. And they sort of wink, actually, because the planet itself is it's physically smaller than the star itself, and it comes in front of the star, and the star's light dips just a little bit. And depending on the size of the planet determines the amount of dipping. Now, planets don't emit their own light, and so the light dip is different. Now, if the planet is in line, in our line of sight between us and the host star, if it's in a 3-day orbit, the light will dip every 3 days. It'll be a regular occurrence. The thing is, though, is that if you take a star, and let's pretend every star had planets orbiting it in what would look like a ring like Saturn. It's this plane, it's this orbital plane. Now, that plane has to be right exactly in line with us. And only about 10% of the stars with planets are right in line. Now, this is not to say that 10% of all the stars have planets. This is to say that of all the stars with planets, only 10% have been coming in front. And this method is tricky because it tells us the size of the planet, but it doesn't tell us the mass. So what has to happen is another team of scientists have to, let's say we spot a star, GLF47b2 or something like that. Kepler says, hey, there's a planet going around, JFK2LB7, blah, blah, blah. And another team has to look at it, and they see if the planet does a wobble. And this provides secondary confirmation that there is, in fact, this planet. Not only do we see a light dip, but also we're seeing the star wobble. And the radial velocity folks can say, yeah, we're seeing it. And the Kepler folks say, yeah, we've got that. And so that's two different kinds of evidence supporting the planet. And they've only been able to do this with a few hundred, partly because it takes days, weeks, months, years of observing time. And there's tens of thousands of stars and planets to look at. And there's just a limit to the number of scientists and scientific instruments that they can use to do this.
You do info time?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I did it poorly, though.
Oh, yeah.
So currently, Kepler has evidence for 2,500 planets. And it's going to take a couple of years for confirmation of these planets to happen. For instance, if they launched a second Kepler,
yeah,
still not working. Oh, well.
It's not going to work. You're going to have to do that.
Okay, no, that's fine. So what that means is that it might take a few years for confirmation of all these planets going around each other. Now, the reason I brought this up is what they've done is there's one particular star that is particularly close that has a planet that travels in line. I think it's 40 light years away, which is really, really close. I think this one's really close. I could be wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. I just forget exactly what the number is. It's been a week since I read it. Anyway, the way it works is that if you can separate the light from that reflects off the star that comes from the planet, and separate the light from the star itself from the light coming from the planet, you can get a sense of what is going on the surface of the planet. Does it have an atmosphere? How thick is the atmosphere? How reflective is the atmosphere? What is the composition of the atmosphere? And in this case, they've discovered that this one particular planet has a very, very thick atmosphere. And this is one of the super Earths that they found. This is a planet going around a star. The planet is relatively close to the host star, and it is like 3 or 4 times the mass of the Earth. Attempt number 3. So they're able to do this more and more. Another interesting thing is there is a star in the southern hemisphere called Fomalhaut, and I'm probably mispronouncing it because it's like some other language, and the nuance of the way it's pronounced is different. I just look at the word, and it's got all kinds of vowels in it, and I'm just, okay, looks like Fomalhaut. Anyway, Fomalhaut is a star, and it's got a planet going around it, and it has a ring of comets, or a ring of dust. Fomalhaut is really, really young. It's a large star. It's about twice the mass of our sun. It might be a little bit more massive, but it's really young. And when I say young, to say that a star is young is to say that it's only a few million years old. Our sun is 4 billion years old, 4.5 billion years old. And that's, well, a billion is 1,000 times more than a million. So our sun is 4,000 times older than this young star. And the way, when they look at stars and the formations of stars, what they notice is there's a clump of gas, and then it starts swirling and condensing, and then it starts spinning, and then you get this donut. You get this swirly donut going around, and in the center you get this blob that gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and eventually you get a sun. Now, about half the time, it clumps, and the material swirling around, you'll get your central blob that becomes the primary star, and then this swirling material, if enough material builds up and builds up and builds up and gathers, then you'll get another star. If there is not enough material, you'll get planets. But this process is consistent for all star formation. You get this clump, and then this swirling vortex, and you get this ring going around, you get the sun in the middle, and you'll get objects of various size and mass. Sometimes they're stars, sometimes they're planets. And about half the stars in our galaxy are double stars or triple stars. And these are stars orbiting around each other, and their orbits vary. They can orbit each other over a period of days or weeks or months or years or millennia, which is thousands of years. And in the case of Fomalhaut, they've discovered that there are 2 other stars that are orbiting Fomalhaut very, very loosely. They have an orbit that is a light year away, and so it's a really elongated elliptical orbit where it goes way far out and then comes way in close and then way far out, way close. And in the case of Fomalhaut, this second star that's orbiting it has, I don't think they've characterized it if it's got a ring going around it as well, but Fomalhaut has a planet and it has a dust ring, a ring of comets. And this other star, there's a third star, a red dwarf, that's orbiting 2 light years away from it. And it has this elongated orbit that it goes way in close and then way far out and way in close and way far out. And it looks like the stars formed in the same system, but they interacted such that they ended up swinging way out. Their gravities messed with each other and caused each other to go woo. And this red dwarf, which is a star with about 100 times the mass of Jupiter, but it's compressed into a size maybe twice Jupiter's diameter. So it has 100 times the mass, but it only has double the size. So it's really compressed and therefore a star. Well, this one also has an icy ring going around it. And what was weird about the Fomalhaut system is that the ring of the main one with the planet going around it is off center. It's not in this circle. It's like it's off center. It's got this weird shape going around it. And then there's a planet that is kind of on the outside of this ring, and it just was really weird. It's like, why is the ring elongated? Why is it off center from the star itself? What is going on? And then they discovered, well, apparently there are companion stars that are orbiting, which would be on the order of, they would come around and swing by the host star, the main star, the big one, every 100,000 years or so. And every time they do, they mess up this ring. They mess up this planet, the orbit, depending on where the ring in the planet is at the time that this star comes in and does this slow swing in and messes things up. And there's been this long-held belief that our sun has some red dwarf star that's a light year away or 2 light years away, and every 100,000 years or every 250 million years or something like that, it comes in and it swings in and it messes all of the comets that are orbiting out there past Neptune. And its orbit will wiggle things up, and we'll get this big shower of comets, because a comet will be influenced, and it will take it out of its normal orbital path and either send it out or send it in. The comet will swing around and then swoop in and go flying in towards the center of our solar system, which is kind of where we are. We're pretty close to the center. Okay, so Kenny's not here. We need to roll a couple more dice. I will pick the 2 blue ones because we got the yellow ones, and I'll just roll them and see if I could do this talk and film. And the switcher. Oh man, where is this switcher? Is that it? Let's see. Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the dice. There's me dropping the dice. There's me holding this. Oh, we got a 5 and a 6. 5 and a 6. Okay, there we go. There they are. Okay, where were we? There we go. Man, you know, I've been doing the show long enough. I have a pretty good sense of where things get plugged into and what's going on with things. So it's probably weird to see this show with only me sitting here talking and talking and talking. And we'll be coming up for a commercial break here pretty quick. So, you know, so there is that. So just try to emotionally prepare you for that sort of thing. So anyway, Fomalhaut is a star that's very close and very young. And when it comes to star formation, when a star is really young, there's a lot of dust and gas and planets and material. Still talking. I rolled the dice. I got a 5 and a 6. Did you win? Did you pick a 5?
No, I lost still.
Oh, me too.
Nobody's won. I think I don't think it's gonna happen. This is gonna be your hour, Dan. I think you can do it.
Wow.
Honestly.
Well, what are we, almost halfway through and I'm still talking?
Yeah, well, more than halfway through. The second dice roll is halfway, so.
This is easy.
You only have about 25 more minutes.
Oh, man. And I have so much to say.
I think it just worked.
Really? You got it?
I think so.
Oh, saved by the internet.
Yeah, but you can still keep going.
Yeah. So this very, very young star, it's only 3 or 4 million years old. Generally, what they found when it comes to planet formation, when a star is first born,
Oh, I gotta go in.
planets form within 1 million years. They form very, very quickly. Yeah, there it is. It's working. We got messages, huh?
Yeah.
So they're going to be looking at this, and the nice thing is that Almahad is very, very close to us. It's like 25 light years away. It's very, very close, relatively speaking. And we have imaged the planet with telescopes, been able to take pictures of it. And the cool thing about that is that when you can image the planet, you can get light readings off the planet. And you can take that light, put it in a spectrum, and if there's little missing spots in the spectrum, that means that a certain chemical has absorbed certain parts of that light, and certain chemicals absorb certain parts of the spectrum depending on what they are. Oxygen will absorb a certain bands in the spectrum of light. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, if you take a light bulb and you shine it into a prism, it creates the spectrum. And if you have a cold gas in between the prism and the light bulb, that gas will absorb some of the light. It will take notches out of the spectrum. And every single different compound, element, molecule, everything will, if it's in a gas form, absorb a different signature. And so at some point, probably within the next couple of years, we'll be able to say, oh, that planet has methane on it. Oh, that planet has water vapor on it. Oh, that planet has what? Chloroform? Chlorophyll?
Chlorophyll.
Yeah, which absorbs a certain kind of signature. The odds of that are pretty low, though.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's
This
get to
planet
this.
is way far away from its sun. It's very cold. It's huge and cold.
Here's a message after 35 minutes of science. Or not. Still.
Oh, was that just a real quiet message?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, try playing it again. And
Yeah, something's going wrong. All right, well, keep more sciences.
okay. So yeah. So that's our astronomy fix right over there. Let's see. Okay, so I talked about genetics and the high bone. What else? So we got astronomy. What else? I'm not sure what else to. Well, let me think here for a minute.
Very more excited, honestly. Calling back. Can't wait to be previous phone call. See you in the flesh and very busy on TV. It's gonna be something else.
Playing
I believe it. It's gonna be. Hey, I'm on the program now.
Yes.
This is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
One of the Dullards of School in the Dullards, calling you back. Sorry I missed your previous phone calls. Been very busy this week with whatnot and so and
Whatnot.
But yeah, hey, I'm kind of bummed that you didn't answer, but you know, it's to be expected. The program only happens 1 hour per day.
Yeah.
So I guess I only had a 1 in 24 chance.
It's true.
But yeah, I've been trying to get the Dullards together to huddle around my cellular, and so we can talk to you and hear all of our voices and say hey and what's up and see what the dealio is, because word has it that we're scheduled for this Friday.
It's true.
And I couldn't be more excited, honestly.
Oh, great.
Can't wait to be there with you, see you in the flesh,
Uh-huh.
not on TV.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something else. I believe it. It's gonna be something. Yeah, I'm. You know, I gotta be honest, I'm getting a little nervous being on TV
Oh, yeah?
right now
Uh-huh.
and in the future. Yeah, so call me back. I'm up. I'm I'm wandering around. I got to work really early tomorrow. But if you call me back, I think I might catch my phone tonight. So yeah, I can't wait. Darn it. Program.
Damn it,
All
darn
right,
it.
here we go. Call me back.
Okay.
Darn it.
At you know what? You got my number. I'm not going to put it on the TV. So
Yeah, you're
Call
right.
me.
Hey, good
Okay,
call.
cool.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
time for commercial
Do
back.
it.
We'll call him back when we get back.
Okay.
2, 1. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Dance, Oli, dance. Dance, Oli, dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Coming up tonight
On the program.
Your daily hour with
Yeah. Hey, everybody, it's commercial. You're with Chase today.
Hi everyone.
We call a lot of McDonald's.
Tune in tonight to find out.
We also call some of Chase's friends, and we do some scheduling. It's Science Week, and we talk about what science means to us. We're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV, channel 22. Check it out. Next week is Diversity Week. Oh,
Together at the same time.
medium quality. Hey, we're back.
It'll work. We're back.
We got a lot of messages to get through, but here, let's call Ryan back. Bird sent us a text. He said, "You played the dice game. Give me a 4." Freddie sent a text message. He said, "On the streets, 2 eagles cuddling." Wow.
Oh.
And here's a message from Robin while we're listening to the phone ring.
Hey there, earlier about a few minutes ago, I saw smoke. What's going on?
What?
Give me a call as soon as you can. Thank you. Bye. Robin. Again.
Robin.
Bye.
Hey, yeah, this is Ryan's phone. Can't come to it right now, but I'll get back to you.
Hey, Ryan, it's the program. You can call us back. Yeah, about...
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your
Yeah.
message.
Hello?
Press 2
Oh,
to
hello,
read
Robin?
message review.
Oh, what the...
Hey, Ryan, it's the program. You can call us back.
If you are satisfied with your
Robin
message,
left his
press
message
1 to listen to your
overlong.
message. Press 2 to erase and
It's
re-record.
confused.
Press 3 to continue recording.
Like she said, hello. It's still going on her.
Hello. Yeah, it was still playing that message.
It's still playing on her. If
Just, yeah, Robin never hung up.
yeah.
Hello?
Oh, still more hellos, Robin.
That's funny. Okay, what else in science?
Oh, that's Rob. Well, we got one more message. It's from Alex.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Robin.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, it's the program. We're on TV. How you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Last night, you had looked like a smoke.
Oh yeah, it was on fire. There was a fire.
Yeah, that's why I was calling to let you know that.
Oh, it's a good thing you noticed, Robin. Thanks for telling us and trying to keep us
Yeah.
safe.
What's that again?
Thank you for keeping us safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
What do you?
It's
I enjoy that.
It's a controlled fire. It's under
Oh, it was?
control. Yes.
Hey,
Okay,
What
I'm
you-
just making sure.
what are you watching on TV?
Oh, I'm watching on demand.
What is it?
Oh, right now, I don't know. I'm just listening to people talking.
You're just listening to the menu screen?
Yes.
How long have you been watching that for?
Well, what do you mean?
How long have you been watching the middle screen before you choose what you watch?
I don't know.
Like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You've been watching the advertisement 20 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Wow, that's a lot of patience.
Why don't you choose?
Yeah.
Why don't you choose something?
'Cause I don't know. I've just looking for something I wanted to watch, but it's not on, I guess.
Hey, did you pick a number for the dice roll?
I haven't yet.
Would you
I
like
can.
to?
Yeah, we're gonna roll the dice one more time pretty soon. You want to pick a number?
2.
All right. Hey, thanks, Robin. You see anything on the streets?
Huh?
You have anything else you want to say on the program today?
You guys take good care.
Oh, you too. Thanks. Robin. On Friday, we're going to TCTV at 6 o'clock. TCTV, that's 440 Yaga Way. I would like you to show up.
Yeah. There will be.
I'll try, but I'll try.
The program.
You know,
and then singing.
Yeah.
And then dancing.
Call in a favor. Try to get a ride, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
No. Hi, Daisy Owl. Hi, Daisy Owl.
Hi, I was just wondering what was going to happen Friday at 6 o'clock. I think I kind of forgot, like you guys were going to do the show and dance something. I don't know. But call me back and let me know so I can remember. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, we're calling her back. But this was last week for the viewers.
Hi.
Viewers, if you're watching this, that was last week. So don't show up this Friday because it was last Friday.
What?
Oh, hello, Alex?
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
So, you had a question when you left a message about the daily hour and the Friday thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to the viewers on television, it will have already occurred, but to you, Alex, it is this coming Friday, and it'll be at 6, and it'll be 3 shows back to back. First the daily hour, then live band, and then dancing, DJ dancing.
Okay, what's live dance?
Dance-o dance.
No, he said first it's the show, then it's something else, then it's dancing.
A band.
A live band.
Oh,
in the studio.
Okay.
And then there will be someone DJing music for Dance Only Dance right immediately following. So it'll be 3 hours of talking,
so 6, 7,
singing,
8 o'clock.
then dancing. Pardon?
6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll be there at some point that night.
Okay, good.
Well, the program portion of it is going to be at 6 when we're doing the actual talk-in portion, regular program time.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm going to go to work or not.
Oh,
I still
okay.
have to decide.
You got to watch the kids?
Yeah.
Bring the kids.
No, I can't. Carson, stop hitting the dog.
He's hitting the dog's going to bite him back, huh?
Yeah, the dog does. He got scratched in the eye.
Oh, no. The dog's not going to like him. When he gets older, it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
The dog does not like him.
Dogs have varying degrees of patience. Some dogs are really patient and some dogs are not.
Yeah, this one is. It's more of a kid dog, so. But still, they torture it. Carson, let go of its tail.
Did you have to say, did you tell Carson that it hurts the dog when you do that, because when you just say no, they don't understand why not. You have to say like,
No, trust me.
When you do that, when you pull the dog's tail, the dog has feelings. You have to say stuff like that, I think.
Yes, it causes the dog to hurt.
Yeah, you got to tell the kid to cause and effect because he doesn't get it,
Yeah, they don't make that
No,
connection.
he doesn't get it, you guys. I have told him that it hurts the dog.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Hey, thanks, Alex. We'll see you on Friday.
Okay, see you then.
Okay. Good luck.
Bye.
All right, here we go. Let's call Freddie, the producer. We got to do all the phone stuff in the last time because we didn't have it for a while. Oh, it's time for the final dice game.
Okay, so what did Robin pick? A 2 or something?
Next week is Diversity Week.
Diversity Week?
I don't remember what Robin picked.
2.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, I got to get a 3 this time. If I don't get a 3, I'll be all fake upset.
Do I have 500
Hello,
points?
Daily Hour.
Hey, Freddie, it's time for the dice game. You want a number?
Yeah, pick a number.
Yeah, you guys want to play the dice game? 4. Sean picks a 4, I pick a 6. 3. Viva picks a 3. You want to play the dice game? 1 through 6. Chelsea picks a 2.
Okay.
Brianna picks a 1. Cedar picks 3.
The numbers are 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6.
3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So that means 3s and 6s are tied?
Yeah.
Well, there's 1 3.
Wow.
No, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are tied.
There's 1 3.
Oh, 5 and 6 are tied.
1
So
4.
who has 5 and 6?
And 2
I have
6s.
6, 5. Yeah, we're at a place called Broder. It's a, what is it? This is Swedish? What is this? Norwegian? What is this place? Nationality food? Is it Norwegian food?
Yeah,
Scandinavian food.
Nice.
Who has a 5 and a 6?
I had a 6. Did anyone pick 5? I don't think anyone picked 5 here at the table.
Oh, then you're the winner.
Yeah, 6 is 1.
Yay, I win again. Ha ha ha.
Hey Freddie, did you talk to Richie about Dance O Dance?
Yeah, I did.
Good. So that's all going to be happening then. That's exciting. How's Portland? You eat at any of those food trucks yet?
No food trucks. We didn't go to any food trucks. We made and ate 7 freezer pizzas yesterday though.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh yeah. And we also saw Aviva perform stand-up comedy at a place called the Chinese Village.
Oh, is she there?
Yeah, Aviva's here.
Nice.
Can she tell us a joke?
Here, let me see if I can get her on the phone for you. They're asking for you. They might ask you to tell a joke.
Hello?
Hey, Aviva, I heard you did stand-up comedy.
Yep.
Can you tell us a joke?
A knock-knock joke. How about that?
No, a joke from your...
A knock-knock?
No, not a knock-knock joke. A joke from your comedy routine.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're kind of long.
Oh, well, yeah, we have about 5 minutes. Is that too long? Maybe I don't want to put you on the spot. How are you doing today?
Yeah, all my jokes are 20 minutes long.
No, that's too long.
Yeah, sorry. I'm doing great. We're at a Scandinavian restaurant. I'm having a great time. I feel amazing.
What did you order?
I ordered. Can I grab this? Do you want a description? I ordered the smoked trout, Swedish hash. It has small cube potatoes cooked with bell peppers and onions.
What is Swedish hash?
Yummy.
Served with walnut toast.
What's what's Swedish hash?
It's like okay. I'll start the description over. So it's cooked with smoked trout instead of meat. It's a signature Broder dish. It has small cubed potatoes cooked with bell peppers and onions, topped with 2 baked eggs and pickled beets, and it's served with the walnut toast.
Walnut toast. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yum, yum, yum.
No.
No, yum.
Who's there?
Sorry, it's my Canadian accent, Aviva.
It's Dan.
It's Dan?
Yeah, Monday Dan. How you doing?
I'm good. I miss you, Dan.
I miss you. It's been, what, a year? 2 years?
What's that?
It's been a long time since I've seen you.
It's been too long.
Yes. Are you going to be coming back up to Olympia anytime soon?
Not anytime soon.
A long time. Maybe
sometime soon.
Maybe in the never say never. Maybe it's a never
I'll
say
probably come. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'll be in Olympia in May.
Okay.
Well, I would love to see you and hang out.
You've seen anything on the streets?
Let's have a martini, Dan.
Okay.
Have you seen anything on the
I'd
street?
love to.
Have you seen anything on the streets?
I've seen a lot of stuff on the streets.
Anything in particular?
Let's see. When I was driving up with Cameron from Oakland, I saw someone mowed into the side of a hill. They mowed "Occupy My Ass."
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
That might be one of the best street things ever. Oh, hey, we're getting a call on the other line. Thank you. Thanks, Freddie, too, okay?
Okay, we'll talk to you again soon.
Hello? Hello, caller.
This is your daily hour.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? This is Ryan.
Oh, hi,
one
Ryan.
of the Dullard.
Are
what's
you
up?
are you a Skull or the Dullard?
I am one of the many Dullards.
Is there a Skull?
No doubt about it. Yeah, there's a Skull.
Great. Ryan, we're gonna have you on this Friday, coming up here at about 6 o'clock.
Cool. Yeah. Do you want us to be there at 6 o'clock or earlier? Maybe?
Earlier. I think we want to get started at about 6 o'clock. So, however long you think it takes you to set up your gear, so we can start at about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
5:30. Do you want us to start playing at 6 o'clock, or do you want us to come on and chat with y'all at 6 o'clock?
What we're gonna have 3 hours. We're gonna have the daily hour part, and then we're gonna have an hour of music time, and then we're gonna do Danzo Dance.
So Ryan, from 6 to 7 is a talk show.
But you'll be playing during the talk show too, but
Oh.
not as much. Maybe maybe 1 or 2 songs.
Okay, and then at 7.
Okay.
And then at 7 you'll play a set. And it'll just be your thing, and then that'll be a show itself. And then there's gonna be a DJ.
Yeah, and then after that.
Yeah,
DJ
I heard my boy Dove Boy is going to be DJing Danzo Dance.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, so that's going to be an exciting time. And this is something that we're going to be doing once a month now, so you can tell your band friends to sign up for the next couple of months.
I will. That's exciting, man.
And DJs, too.
Cool.
You've seen anything on the streets lately?
Well, yeah. Hey, what was that?
Have you seen anything on the streets?
See anything on the street about the event on Friday?
No, just in general.
Have you seen anything unusual in the streets lately? Strange animals, objects,
Nothing is striking me nothing in the streets, more so in the skies, but I'll definitely keep my eye out and report back if I see anything in the streets.
Hey, it's the end of the program, Ryan. Thanks. We'll see you on Friday.
All right, I'll see you then. I can't wait.
Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks Dan and Science.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Alex and Bird and Freddie.
Thank you,
and
Router, for finally working.
Yeah, Robin and Ryan there.
Yeah. And Aviva.
Aviva, yeah.
And
Brianna, all those people over there.
Yeah.
Occupy my ass.
That is awesome. That is just really awesome.
And that's it. We made it. I didn't pass out or die. And Dan straight up talked for 35 minutes just without a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah. Well, I talked about Neanderthals and then space science.
Wow.
3, 2,
kind of my 2 favorite things.
Thanks, episode number and date. Thank you.
Thank you, snow, crystallized water, and velocity and gravity right over there.
Thanks, computers.
Internal combustion engines. Thank you.
Twitter and YouTube, we're on there. Check it out.
Thank you, geological stratification, vegetation.
Call that number, leave a message.
And pavement.
Crew, you guys want to be on the crew? You don't have to do anything, Ken, if you want, though.
That's pretty.
Thanks, littlebaby.com. Check it out.
That's some nice art.
TCTV is.
Some logo.
Psycho Feeling. Jordy Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
My daughter painted a picture of a zombie.
Viewers.
For my grandson.
That's you you're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Okay, that's all I could do.